Hello, my name's Dave Ellerton, Technical Development Director at Hutchinson's, and I'm here at the Helix East trial site in Suffolk, and we're looking at a crop of oilseed rape here at the minute. The variety is Aspire. Been looking in our variety book and looking at Aspire. It's got a rating of 7 for light leaf spot and 5 for stem canker. Unfortunately, we don't have ratings for Sclerotinia, which is a major disease coming in at this particular stage. But I've been looking at the plants and looking at the leaves here. There's a lesion. Let's see if I can find it again. Yeah, a lesion here, which is showing the spots of light leaf spots. So you get a lesion in the middle and then spots of white spores around the outside. You can also get it going onto the stem, and you get this flecking, this purpley brown flecking on the stem itself. What it can do is also get onto the pods and cause them to split. So light leaf spot is something you need to think about later on in the season at the flowering type stage. But the main disease you're after at flowering is Sclerotinia. You need humid conditions and you need warm conditions, and we haven't had either. Well, we haven't certainly had the warm conditions yet. The main risk is petal fall, and it's when the petals begin to stick in the axils of the leaves. And again, we've got some petals beginning to stick in the axils of the leaves here. We're coming, as you see, towards the latter part of flowering now, not many petals left to fall. So hopefully you'll have already done a mid-flowering spray. I would have said there probably isn't a need to do a follow-up spray here. However, there are some crops where it's quite variable. So if you've got some that have still got a fair amount of flowering to go and a fair amount of petals still to fall, as it warms up, that risk of Sclerotinia is increased. So it's worthwhile thinking about a late flowering spray in those situations. One thing it's worthwhile looking for as we get towards harvest is any areas of the crop which die off early, and check at the stem base of the plants just in case there's verticillium wilt. And to identify that, it's where half of the stem goes a greyish colour. If you peel out off the outer surface, you can see these micro sclerotia on the surface of the plant. There's nothing you can do about it at this stage, but it helps for future reference if you're thinking about growing rape in that field again, because the verticillium can stay in the soil for a while afterwards. So really we're coming to the end now as far as oilseed rape is concerned, and as I say, it's coming to the end for most crops of when it's worthwhile going on for Sclerotinia control. So thanks very much for listening, and hopefully you'll be able to come along to one of our open days to look at one of our trial sites over the next few weeks.